Inversion, and how it makes cold and dry weather near the poles. Where does this happen? Close to the North and South Pole. We've highlighted these regions on the map. What is happening? Inversion causes cold and dry weather most of the time. Why is this happening? Because of low sun, little energy, and cold air near the ground. Inverted air resists moving, means not much rain or snow happens there. A world map of climate looks very colorful, but it's complicated and hard to remember. If you look carefully at the science, however, there are only 4 basic kinds of climate, and 3 of them are simple climates. In a simple climate, tomorrow will probably be just like today. This video is about one of the simple climates. This one is the result of a process called inversion. The inversion process is dominant near the North and South poles. It is also important in the northern parts of North America and Eurasia. This simple map shows the basic reason for inversion. Places near the poles get very little energy from the sun. In the dark blue area shown on this map, the sun doesn't rise for at least 3 months. When the sun shines directly down from high in the sky, it can deliver a lot of energy to each square foot of the ground, like in the flashlight pointed straight down in this picture. But when it shines at a low angle, it spreads its energy over a larger area, and each square foot doesn't get as much. As a result of the low sun angle, northern North America and Eurasia are cold. In the dark blue areas pictured on this map, the average temperature for the entire year is below freezing, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. In the yellow shaded area, the soil beneath the surface stays permanently frozen. This is called permafrost. As we explain in Chapter 1 of the book, Earth Environments, permafrost can cause big problems with all kinds of construction. In these areas, snow covers the ground for at least 6 months of the year. The low sun angle cooperates with the white snow to keep the ground very cold. Then, the cold ground cools the air above it. If you send a weather balloon up in the inversion area, the thermometer on it will probably report that the air high above the ground is warmer than the air close to the ground. This is the opposite of the way things are in most parts of the world. Air usually gets cooler as you go up. In an inversion, the air is warmer high above the ground. It's upside down. It's inverted. That's why it's called the inversion climate. The northern parts of North America and Eurasia get enough sun in the summer to break the inversion. It's still not very warm there. You can't grow corn, but some snow does melt above the permafrost. The long horizontal lines on this map mark a kind of environment called the Arctic tundra. Shorter lines mark tundra on the tops of high mountains. These are called alpine tundra. The summer in the Arctic tundra is too short for trees or grain crops, but it is long enough for grasses and other fast-growing plants. The top few inches of soil can thaw out, but the permafrost underneath stays frozen. Freezing and thawing can push rocks around and make little puddles of water between the rocks. This is a great place for mosquitoes to breed. The tundra is known for a large number of insects. The pink shaded areas on this map represents the summer range of a bird called the Arctic tern. These birds feast on little fish and insects in summer. Then they fly all the way to Antarctica in winter. The inversion area in the far north is also the home of polar bears. These bears are adapted to live in the Arctic region with its cold inversion climate. Their thick fur keeps them warm. The white color also helps the bear hunt for food, because it makes them harder to see in a snowy land. This is a concept diagram of the inversion climate. The cause is low sun angle, a small amount of solar energy. Effects include cold, snow, permafrost, treeless tundra, mosquitoes, migrating birds, and bears with thick fur. This climograph of a small native village near the northern tip of Greenland is a good summary of inversion climate. Average temperatures are below freezing for at least 10 months. The summer is cold and way too short for trees or farming. A small amount of rain and snow falls during the warmer time.